Hi guys, today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my fertility and IVF protocol. I am currently in Mexico because I've had enough of American doctors, and also the price is much less expensive over here as far as medications go. Much less expensive as far as medications go. So we went to our doctor today and came home with about $1,000 worth of fertility medications. And so I am 42, which makes me pretty old in the fertility game, and I am basically throwing all my darts at the wall to get as many eggs as I can. And so with that, we're using what's called Pergoveris right here. It is a recombinant FSH and LH mixture. And we are also using, I don't have it with me right now, but it's already mixed up. It is called Saizen, and it is human growth hormone. We're going to use both of those together. So keep an eye out for more videos so that I can show you how that works out. Right now I'm going to go over what Pergoveris is and how to inject it. It is an injectable. So Pergoveris is, like I said, it is recombinant FSH and LH, and it is for women who do not make much of that on their own. At my age, I don't make a lot of eggs. So it says that it's a fertility medication used to stimulate the development of follicles, the structures inside the ovaries that contain an egg. Pergoveris is for adult women who have low levels of two hormones that stimulate the ovaries: follicle stimulating hormone, FSH, and luteinizing hormone, LH. And one thing I learned by looking at studies is that a lot of women get gonal F as opposed to Pergoveris. Especially women in America, and for me, I didn't really know which one I would rather have, but after looking at the studies, you can see that the live birth rate with gonal F is much less than the Pergoveris. So that's a good study, and I'll try to link it below so you can have access to it. I believe my doctor, I'm at Instituto Vita, or they call that Vita for short, in Guadalajara, and I believe my doctor knows what he's talking about. They are right on the cutting edge of science up here. So, so let's get to it. Pergoveris comes in these vials. It is already mixed.
These aren't mixed.
No. The LSH, the follicle stimulating hormone, and LH are already mixed in these vials. I have to mix the vials to make the medicine, but the two drugs are already mixed. You shush. My cameraman thinks he knows something over here. I would say if you are getting a fertility, if you're talking to a doctor about these fertility medications, you need to make sure that they make you up a calendar. This is common fare, and if they don't make you up a calendar, that is a problem. And as you can see, my calendar right here, it tells me that I take Pergoveris at 7 p.m., and then I take human growth hormone at 12 p.m. every day. And then down here is when I have appointments for him. So this will be my first Pergoveris shot. So from here, sit.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to prepare the shot. If I can get it open. I broke my fingernail the other day, so I had to cut it really short. One thing you want to do is wash your hands. The pink vial is, what is it, Drew? He told you in the office.
Agua.
Water, correct. The white vial is powder, and it is the medication. He wants me to do 2 vials at a time. So This requires either one of two options. Either you can do 2 shots, or you can mix the 2 together. We're gonna try to mix the 2 together and see how that works. And in order to mix the 2 together, you only need 2 medications and 1 water. I don't wanna put all that water in you if you can't help it. All right, this goes in your stomach. This is your giant horse needle that you're gonna use just to pull up the medication and mix it. And then you're gonna transfer it to this cap, tiny needle right here to put in your stomach, because, you know, nobody wants to put this in their stomach. So we're gonna open it up. And the side effects of this medication, there's not really much, just kind of headaches, and I believe some women, ovarian cysts are a side effect. So what we'll do is, the first thing we'll do is we'll draw up the water. If we get the cap off, lay down my syringe. You're supposed to twist it off.
Oh, you just pierce it.
No, you can't pierce it at hard plastic. There we go. You gotta take your lids off first. All right. Now you pull up the water. Make sure that your needle is all the way down in the off position. Stick it in. Don't stick it all the way in. You can see down here because you don't want to dull your needle. I guess it doesn't matter since you're not putting this in your skin, but I always like to get the air out. All right, pierce the inside of bottle 2 and inject your water in there. These are expensive vials of medication, so you want to make sure that you do it right.
Make sure you get all that water in there.
I'm going to take it out, shake it up a little bit around. All right, so it has dissolved. You want to suck it back up just like you did your water. And we want to make sure we get it all. You might need to turn your bottle to the side in order to do that. Make sure there's none left. Get it all. If you let the plunger go back down, it's going to push it back in there, as I just did. So we're going to start over and make sure we got it all as best as we can. And then we're going to hold the plunger back while we're pulling it out. Like this. There we go. Here's the medication. Now, what did I say? We need 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put it back in this bottle, which has medicine in it. Jam it in. And you're going to push in all that medicine again. I think I can just kind of mix it up a little bit with the needle still in it. And then we're going to...
Why don't you try to... You not push it down anymore?
Oh, push the needle all the way down.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
good
way.
idea. Well, it's hard to do with when it's inside the bottle, because the bottle is a closed container.
Right, it's-
Does it air sealed in
Sure.
there? So,
Makes sense.
all right, here we go. We're gonna draw it back up again. We'll make sure we get it all. There's still a lot in there. But just hold it there, because as you pull back on the plunger, you can increase the pressure. Increase the pressure, increase the pressure. Make sure you get it all. Oh, what we women do for babies. It's insanity. All right, so we're gonna take it out.
You gotta change the needle.
Now I've gotta change the needle. Thank you, Dr. Drew. Done. All right. Now we're gonna change the cap on the needle. Easy peasy. I'm gonna put the little cap on. Now you could stick yourself with that. It's gonna leave a big hole. Also, going in and out of these tops, you may have a little bit of,
Who knows?
who knows, right? There we go. All right, now we have the little top on. I would advise you, it is intermuscular, so you're not going in the vein, so a little bit of air won't hurt you, but I would tap it like this, pop all the air out that you can. All right.
You're gonna clean yourself first?
I am. Will you just give me a minute? Boy, he wants to be a doctor, doesn't he? So we're gonna put it right here in the fat of my stomach. You can see where he did it earlier today. That's where the human growth hormone went in. First thing you need to do is
Clean the area.
clean it. You need to clean it because, as I was explaining earlier to Drew, that if you that everybody's skin has bacteria on it. You have lots of times you have MRSA on your skin. It just lives on it. It's okay. The normal person can deal with a little bit of MRSA. Everybody has it. But if you have a needle and you stick it in through your skin, it has to pierce the skin. And if you get bacteria in that needle, then you're injecting that bacteria in your skin, in your muscle, into your vein. It causes a lot of problems. So no matter what you're injecting, please just use alcohol. It's very easy to get a hold of some alcohol. You don't have to have a fancy alcohol pad. Regular alcohol will work.
Go order some wings and ask for
Right.
extra wet naps.
Just get it from the CVS. It's $1 or whatever.
He said wait for the...
Wait for the alcohol to dry because he said it will sting, which is kind of some BS, but listen to the doctor. It's not such a big deal, but yeah, wait for it to dry. And I'm going to go on this side because I'm going to try to keep it the same side every day. But tomorrow when I do my injections, I'm leaving over here and I'm going to rotate sides. You want to rotate sides by day. So you take the needle, here we are. You can go this way, you go this way, you go this way. You can go whatever way you want. Going to my fat belly. But I figured, here it is, it's in. You gonna get close up?
I got it.
I figured that why try to work out my abs if I'm just gonna try to have a baby. All right, so we're done. I'm gonna pull that out. There isn't even any blood. Look at that, somebody's master at this stuff. No blood. And we are done. That's easy peasy. So talk to your doctor about this medication. I'll tell you a little more information about it real quick. I saved some information on my phone for you. Let's see. Oh, what is it made from? I thought this was really neat. All-gonal F and Pergoveris, also Pergon, are made from the Chinese hamster ovary cell lines. And Menopur, which some people use, we're not using it, but some people use, is made from the urine of menopausal and pregnant women, which has been highly purified. So Pergoveris has LH activity and is used in women who are deficit in LH because of pituitary disease. Also, low body weight will cause that, or age. If you're just too old, age will cause it. And then the active substances inside them are folotropin alpha and lutropin alpha. And let's see, the side effects. Side effects seen in more than one patient in 10. So it has a 1 to 10 ratio of having these side effects, which are headache, which I've already had with the first medication, ovarian cysts, and injection site reactions, pains, itchings, redness, bruising. You're just gonna have that. You're sticking a needle in your stomach, and then you're putting a medication into your muscle. Also, it can cause OHSS. A lot of women have that. That's where it overstimulates the ovaries so much that you create a ton of eggs. Then they remove the eggs, and the egg sacs where they were fill with fluid, and then you feel like crap. But a woman my age is not likely to have that because you have to make a ton of eggs in order to get that. We don't expect to get a ton of eggs. Who knows? You never know. But and we'll let you know. We'll document this the whole time. So I'm gonna make a playlist with all my fertility videos, and I'll link it down in the description below. Please let me know what medications and what protocol you are using in your fertility journey, and baby dust to all.